All right, so we are going to do a quick review of the safety clean, the swing pull, the kettlebell clean, and the press today. So Mackenzie, can you show us what the safety clean looks like? You're grabbing the kettlebell, you can turn it so the handle is 90 degrees. If we're cleaning up towards the right side, you're gripping your right hand on the kettlebell, and you can see your left hand is covered on the right, over top of the right hand. Show us two more of these here, good. And we notice when she catches it, she's catching it nice and high, her elbow is in, and it is in that front rack position with her thumb close to clavicle on the right side and sternum. We'll show one from the side here, because the whole point of the safety clean is to start to learn the path that the kettlebell will take when we're actually going to do our full clean. Show us one more here with that path. Good, you notice the kettlebell staying nice and close to the body. So you wanna make sure you practice the safety clean on both sides, just to get the hang of it and really drill in what the path the kettlebell is going to take once we actually start to do the kettlebell clean. Anything else to add, Mackenzie?
To the body, making sure it doesn't bang up the forearm too much.
Keeping it close and make sure we're not banging up the forearm. This is going to be key once we start practicing. So now Mackenzie is going to show us the swing pull. Let's do a couple for them. So the swing pull is that we're connecting the high volume single arm swing with the initiation movement to start the clean. So you see Mackenzie starting 2 feet in front of her, just like we start with all our other kettlebell swings. The other arm is ready to follow suit with the arm that's holding the kettlebell. So let's see that high volume swing to start. Again, it's a nice lazy swing, easeful breath here. At the apex of that swing, we're gonna add a pull back. And you notice just the shoulder is initiating the movement and slightly pulling back. So we're going into retraction and some slight elevation through the shoulder, okay? This is where the kettlebell clean starts, and very good to practice. Awesome. So now we're gonna look at what that clean looks like. So come back to our high volume swings. Let's show them 2 swings, 1 clean, and do a couple. The kettlebell stays nice and close to the body. You notice here, every time you catch it at the top, readjust if you haven't quite found that position. Can you open up your hands here? So you want to make sure that the kettlebell, this is a perfect angle for this, is at that 45 degree from the crease of your thumb here down towards, this is your pisiform bone, that's right here. You'll feel that bony part that's actually down below the base of your pinky there. That's perfect, and she has it nice and close to her body, the thumb touching the sternum nice and close. Let's see a couple more of those. We'll show you from the side, angle. We notice the path of the bell take stays nice and close to the body, and she readjusts the bell during each one. This is going to be super important while you're in this learning phase and learning how to properly clean the bell. Awesome, good readjustment. Eventually, as you do that over time, your body will start moving that into that position more easily. So I want to notice from the front, Mackenzie's hand is offset on the bell when she's swinging. So show us some high volume swings. So you don't have to hold the bell this way, but if you do, you can try this position and it might make the clean feel a little bit easier. You see that her hand is offset and it's not quite in the center. Those are beautiful cleans. All right, so let's look at the press to fixation. So the press to fixation starts at that front rack position, and the front rack position is where our clean ends at that shoulder height there. So Mackenzie's in the front rack position. She makes sure that the bell is in that perfect position because we want that 45-degree angle even when we go up overhead. So we make sure the elbow's in nice and tight, and for the press here, we're just pressing up overhead, elbow locked out. You notice that the kettlebell is still at that 45-degree angle. Her wrist is in a nice locked out position, so show us some bad wrist positions if you can. Bent down, she doesn't want to ruin her wrist. So we want to make sure the wrist is in line with the elbow, in line with the shoulder. And this is our fixation position. All right, show us a couple swings, 2 swings, 1 clean, and a press overhead. But I want you to show it this time a push press. So let's notice her knees here. If you need help, we dip with the knees and drive up overhead. And we still have awesome position in the front rack position and in the overhead position. Beautiful push press.